Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Irene and I'm back with another crochet tutorial. Today we're crocheting something super easy and fun. This project is going to work up really quick. So we're crocheting cake rolls or Swiss rolls, and I've made sure that the tutorial is beginner friendly. I have explained every step in detail. The free written pattern for this project will be available on my blog, and there will also be a printable PDF version of the pattern on my Ko-fi and Ravelry. If you like my work and you would like to support me, you can do that on Ko-fi. All the links will be in the description below. Now let's look at what you would need to make this and start crocheting. For this project, I'm using weight 3 acrylic yarn in 3 different colors. One for the cream roll, I'm using blue. For the cream, I'm using white. And for the cherry on top, I'm using dark pink. Along with that, I'm using a 2.5mm hook, yarn needle, a stitch marker, scissors, and a hot glue gun. So we are starting off by making the foundation chain. To make the foundation chain, we'll first make the slip knot. For the slip knot, we will hold the yarn like this, wrap it around 2 of our fingers like this. Insert your hook from the outer loop and pull the other loop through like that. And then keeping it in place, you are going to pull it in order to tighten this slip knot like that. Okay, so you've made your slip knot. Once you have the slip knot, you are going to tighten it up a bit, not too much, and then we are going to make our chain. To make the chain, we are going to wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through. That is a chain. So wrap the yarn around the hook like that and pull it through the loop on the hook. That is a chain 2. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull it through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull it through. So we've made a chain of 4 so far. We're going to continue doing this till we have a chain of 45. You can chain more or less based on how big you want your roll to be. So here I am done with my foundation chain. Once you have finished making the desired length of your chain, we are now going to make our first round, which is the only round. We are going to make a double crochet into the second chain from the hook. So what does that mean? So this is the loop on the hook. This is the first chain from the hook and this is the second chain from the hook, right? So we're going to work here and we're going to make a double crochet. But I'm going to make a double crochet in the back bump. If you prefer, you can work here normally, or else if you want a neater finish, you're going to work in the back bumps of these chains. You'll be able to find them when you turn the chain. So to make a double crochet, wrap the yarn around the hook, then find the back bump you're going to work in. So not the first one, the second one. Okay, we're going to skip the first one. So this is the second one. We will turn it and this is the back bump. So insert the hook there, then yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops, then yarn over again and pull it through the rest 2 loops. That is your first double crochet. Now we'll make another double crochet in the next back bump. So we worked here, this is the next back bump and we're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So second double crochet. Again yarn over, insert the hook into the next back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So the third double crochet. Again yarn over, insert the hook into the next back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So as you can see, we are just making 1 double crochet into every single back bump. So go ahead and do that. I am at the end of my chain. I have 2 more double crochet left. So I'll make those into the last 2 back bumps. So this is what it should look like. And after you're done with this, you're going to chain 1 and then fasten off. You can leave a tail if you're going to sew it up, or else if you're using glue, then you do not have to leave a tail. By the end of this round, you should have 44 double crochet, or the number of double crochet should be one less than the chain that you started off with. Now we are going to make the cream part, for which we are going to start in the same way with a slip knot like that, and then pull it all the way like that. And once you have this, you are again going to chain. So everything here remains the same, just the chain length differs. So to make a chain, yarn over, pull it through the loop on the hook. Again yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. So for the outer part, I had made a chain of 45. For the cream, I would want it to be a bit smaller than the outer part, right? We are going to roll it up. So continue doing this till you have a chain of 35. So the outer part had a chain of 45. In this, we are making a chain of 35. You can alter this as well. So I finished making the foundation chain. Now I'm going to continue the same way I did for the outer part. I'm going to make a double crochet into the second chain from the hook, and I'm working in the back bumps. Fine. So yarn over, insert the hook into the back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright. So this is going to remain the same from here. You're just going to make one double crochet into every single back bump. Do that till the end of the chain. Here I have finished my last double crochet, and then once you're done with this, you can just chain one and fasten off. At the end of this, you should have 34 double crochet in total. Now we are going to make the cream on top of the roll. So for this, I'm using the white yarn again, and I'm going to start off with a magic ring. To make the magic ring, wrap the yarn around 2 of your fingers the way you do for a slip knot. Insert the hook through the outer loop, pull the other loop through, but not all the way, right? Hold it right here and let go of the rest of the loop like that, and then yarn over and pull it through the loop on the hook. That is a magic ring. Once you have the magic ring, we are now going to make single crochet into this magic ring. So you can tighten this up a bit before working if you want. So to make a single crochet, we are going to insert the hook into this magic ring, then wrap the yarn around the hook and pull up a loop. We'll have 2 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through both the loops on the hook. That is a single crochet. You can mark this first stitch with a stitch marker so that it's easy for you to find it later when you are joining. Okay, so that is the first single crochet. Now we are going to make 4 more single crochet into this magic ring. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both the loops. Again insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both the loops. Insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both the loops. So we have made 4 single crochet so far. I'm going to make 1 more before closing off this ring. So if you count from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet. Now we are going to pull onto this shorter end and tighten this loop. Okay, and we are going to join on top of the first single crochet. So now since you have the stitch marker, you can easily find the first single crochet. Okay, so right there where you had the stitch marker, you're going to insert the hook and then wrap the yarn around the hook, pull it through and pull it through the loop on the hook. After you have this, we are now going to make the second round, for which I'm going to yarn over and pull through to chain 1. That is a chain 1 and it does not count as a stitch. Now I'm going to make a puff stitch into this first stitch. So we have joined here, right? We're going to work right there. I'm going to yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch where I joined. So this is where I joined, right? So I'm going to insert the hook there, yarn over and pull up a loop. I'll have 3 loops on the hook. Again yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch where I already worked. So insert here, yarn over, pull up a loop, bring it to the same level. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Okay, After that, you're going to yarn over and pull it through all the 5 loops at once. We're going to do that one more time in the same stitch. Okay, so yarn over, insert the hook into the same space where you worked previously, yarn over, pull up a loop, bring it to the same level, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert again into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, adjust the height, you'll have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the loops at once. And after the second one, you're going to chain 1. Okay, so we've made 2 puff stitches into the first stitch. Okay, now we have the second single crochet right next to the first single crochet, into which we are going to make again a puff stitch, for which we'll yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, bring it to the same level, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert it into the same stitch again, yarn over, pull up a loop. We will have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through all the 5 loops at once. Do not chain 1, yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, again yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, we'll have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 5 at once. Then chain 1. So remember, we are chaining 1 only after the set of 2 puff stitches. Okay, between them there is no chain 1. We are going to continue in the same way and make 2 puff stitches into every single crochet. We already have worked into 2 of them. We have 3 more to go. Continue in that way. So I have finished making all of my puff stitches. You will basically have 10 puff stitches in total, 2 in every stitch. After you're done with it, we are going to join on top of the first puff stitch. This is the first single crochet. These are the 2 puff stitches we made, and I'm going to insert my hook on top of the first puff stitch like this, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through the loop on the hook like that. And after that, I'm going to chain 1 and then fasten off. You can leave some tail if you are joining it by sewing, or else you do not have to leave a tail. We have one last thing left to do, which is to make the cherry on top, for which I am going to use a pink yarn. So we're going to start with the slip knot. To make a slip knot, wrap the yarn around 2 of your fingers and then pull the inner loop through the outer loop and then pull it all the way. Once you have the slip knot, you're going to chain 3. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now we are going to yarn over, insert the hook into the first chain. So this is the loop on the hook, this is the first chain from the hook, second chain from the hook, third chain from the hook, which is basically the first chain we made, right? So we'll yarn over and insert the hook into the first chain, then yarn over, pull up a loop, we'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, right? We'll be left with 2 loops. We're not going to finish this. We're going to yarn over and insert the hook into the same first chain again. So wherever you worked last. So insert it here, yarn over, pull up a loop. We'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. We'll have 3 loops on the hook. Do that again, yarn over, insert it in the same space, yarn over, pull up a loop. We'll have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. We'll have 4 loops on the hook. So continue doing that 2 more times. Yarn over, insert the hook into the same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. We'll have 5 loops on the hook. Now yarn over, insert the hook again into it, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Now we'll have 6 loops on the hook. This is where we stop. Okay. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to yarn over and pull through all the 6 loops at once. So like this. Okay. And then we will yarn over and pull through to chain. And we have secured it in place. This is basically a bobble stitch. Alright. But we are going to use this bobble stitch as a cherry. Now we are going to fasten off. You can again leave a tail if you are sewing it on, or else do not leave a tail if you are just using glue. So here we are done with all of our pieces. We can join them now. We will begin with these two. So before you join them, you might want to hide the tail. Then you will cut the extra yarn out and do the same on the other piece as well. So this is where I started crocheting, so this will be in the center. So same goes for the white part as well, and this is the side which I want on the outside. So I'll keep it like this and the other one like this. It should be aligned before you join it. Now use some hot glue here to stick it. So be careful when you're doing that. Just place it properly, and now you can roll it up like this. Now I'm going to join this cherry on top of the cream. So again you're going to put some hot glue in the center. Place the cherry in between. I have an extra tail which I'm going to bring through. I am going to tie it up just to make it extra secure. So I have used the ends of the cherry to secure it in place, and I've hidden the tails. Now the only thing left is to join this, but I would want it to be extra secure, so I'm going to use these small tails to sew it on top. And once that is done, you can now attach the keyring on top and make it into a keychain, or you can just join yarn and make a chain and turn it into a charm. If you enjoyed crocheting with me, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more such content. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye!